Sit with me for a moment, brother. Let me ask you something real. Have you ever sat across from a woman and felt something shift in the air? Her eyes lingered on you just a little too long. Her laugh carried further than the joke deserved, and inside you wondered, does she like me, or am I just imagining it? You're not crazy for thinking that. So many men today are drowning in confusion when it comes to women. Dating has trained you to second-guess everything, every signal, every glance, every little move. And I understand. You've been hurt before. You've been rejected. You've been told over and over again that it's your job to figure it all out. But here's the truth you need to hear. Women are always communicating. Not always with words, but with subtle, powerful emotional cues. When you miss those cues, you don't just miss attraction. You miss the chance at a real connection. This isn't about games. It isn't about tricks. What I'm teaching you here is awareness, the ability to read reality as it unfolds right in front of you. Because when a woman is genuinely drawn to you, when her guard lowers and her desire starts slipping through, she will show it if you know what to look for. Today, I want to walk you through 6 undeniable emotional cues that reveal when a woman isn't just being polite, but when she's actually sexually attracted to you. Listen carefully, because recognizing these signs can mean the difference between staying stuck in confusion and stepping into the quiet confidence of a man who knows his worth. Let's start with the first cue. And I want you to take this seriously. The eyes never lie. A woman can tell you with her words, "I'm not interested." But her eyes? They'll betray the truth every time. When she's attracted, she doesn't just glance. She lingers. Her gaze locks onto yours, and in that moment, she's telling you more than words ever could. But here's the problem. Most men miss it. They look away too quickly, they doubt themselves, or they get stuck overthinking. You've been conditioned to believe that unless she spells it out, it's not real. But attraction doesn't always shout. Most of the time, it whispers. And one of the clearest whispers lives in her eyes. Think about it. You're in a crowded room, yet her eyes keep finding you. Not once, not twice, but over and over again. That's not random. That's not an accident. She's scanning for you. She's choosing you. Her focus is magnetic, like gravity pulling her vision back to you, even when she tries to look away. That's desire. And it gets deeper. It's not just that she looks, it's how she looks. Does she hold your gaze just a second too long, almost daring you to notice? Does a soft smile creep onto her lips as her eyes lock with yours? Do her pupils widen when you're close? These aren't meaningless quirks. These are ancient signals of attraction, hardwired into human behavior. But let me give you a warning here. Don't pounce on her gaze like it's a green light. Confidence isn't about rushing in with desperation. It's about receiving the signal calmly. Hold her eyes. Steady. Don't flinch. Don't scramble to fill the silence. Just allow her to feel seen. Because here's what most men don't realize. Women crave men who can meet their gaze and hold it, without fear, without nerves, without breaking first. That's where the attraction deepens. Why does this matter? Because eye contact builds intimacy. It communicates. I see you. I'm not afraid of you. And I value myself enough to stand in this moment with you. So remember this, brother. When her eyes lock and linger, she's letting you peek behind her emotional walls. She's telling you that in her world, you're not just another man passing by. You are the man who caught her attention. And in dating, attention is the very first currency of attraction. Now lean in here, because a woman's body speaks long before her lips ever do. You don't need to be a mind reader to know what she's feeling. You just need to observe. Desire is written in posture, in movement, in the way her body reacts to your presence. Here's the truth. When a woman is sexually attracted to you, she naturally opens herself toward you, both literally and emotionally. Her body aligns with yours, almost as if her subconscious is whispering, "I want to let you in." Watch closely. She leans forward when you talk. Her shoulders square up with yours. Her chair angles toward you instead of holding distance. These are not accidents. These are signals. And the opposite is also true. If she feels guarded, disinterested, or uneasy, her body will show it. arms crossed tight across her chest, leaning back, legs angled away, or even subtle barriers, a bag, a phone, or a glass of wine sitting between you. That's her shield. But when she's into you, the shield drops. Her arms rest loosely. Her legs uncross. Her torso points toward you. That openness is her unspoken invitation. Pay attention to the little gestures, too. Does she tuck her hair behind her ear while looking at you? That exposes her neck, a vulnerable feminine gesture of trust and attraction. Does she toy with her jewelry, her drink straw, or the edge of her blouse while leaning closer? That's nervous energy, but not from fear, from excitement. Here's the deeper truth, brother. Women don't always voice desire, but they reveal it in how they remove barriers between you and them. When her body language says, "I'm here. I'm open. I want you closer," that's not politeness. That's desire showing itself through presence.
So, what do you do with this knowledge?
You don't rush in. You don't treat it like a free pass. Instead, you honor it. You mirror her openness and create safety in the moment. Relax your arms.
Lean in just slightly.
Show her that you're the kind of man who notices, without being desperate. Because when her body opens toward you, she's giving more than attraction. She's giving you trust. And in the language of women, trust is the doorway to intimacy. Now let me share a secret most men never catch. A woman's voice carries her emotions more honestly than her words ever will. Attraction doesn't just live in what she says. It lives in how she says it. When a woman is drawn to you, her voice shifts. It softens. It warms. It becomes smoother, almost melodic. And she does this without realizing it. Think about the difference. When she's talking to colleagues, strangers, or friends, her tone might be sharp, practical, or neutral. But when she's into you, the edges melt away. Her words slow down. Her pitch dips just a little. And her tone carries a sweetness that pulls you closer. That's not coincidence. That's attraction dressing itself in sound. Science backs this up. Studies show women's voices often drop slightly when speaking to men they find sexually appealing. It's subconscious, a way of drawing you in, of creating a more intimate energy. She doesn't shift her tone for everyone. She reserves that for the man who stirs something deeper inside her. Have you noticed this before? A woman suddenly laughing softer, almost breathlessly, when you speak. Or lowering her voice when the two of you are surrounded by people, as if she's creating a private bubble just for the two of you? That's not just manners. That's intimacy unfolding in real time. She wants to create closeness, to push the rest of the world aside, and to invite you into her personal space. But here's the mistake most men make. They miss it. They assume she's just being polite. Or worse, they bulldoze right over her softness by being too loud, too eager, too rushed. Don't do that, brother. The right move is to match her energy. Lower your voice. Slow your pace. Hold the silence when it comes. When you do this, you create tension, the right kind of tension that draws her even deeper into the moment with you. Understand this. When her voice softens around you, it's not random. It's intentional. Even if she doesn't consciously know she's doing it, her soul is saying, "You're special. You make me feel feminine. You make me feel safe. And I'm drawn to you."
Recognize that.
Respect it. Because when you do, you unlock a powerful window into her desire. Now, let's talk about one of the clearest, most undeniable signs of attraction: touch. A woman who's drawn to you will find little, almost innocent excuses to bridge the physical gap. A playful push when she laughs. A brush of her hand against your arm. Adjusting your shirt collar like it's nothing. But make no mistake, these touches are not accidents. They're signals. Why does this matter? Because women guard their personal space like a fortress when they're not interested. If she's not into you, she'll fold her arms, lean back, or keep distance no matter what you do. But when attraction is present, the walls come down. She invites closeness by initiating subtle, casual touches. Think of it as her way of saying, "I feel safe with you. I want to connect with you, even if just for a second." Pay attention to the little things. Does she high-five you unnecessarily? brush her leg against yours and not move away, lean into you when showing you something on her phone. Every one of those moments is her body reaching out to yours, testing the waters of intimacy. Here's the key: don't overreact. Too many men ruin it by getting overly excited, treating every touch like an instant green light. That kills the flow. Attraction is delicate. Her touches are gentle signals, not open invitations. The right response is calm acknowledgement. Let her touch you. Smile. Keep the conversation natural. When you don't overplay it, you show confidence, restraint, and control. And understand this: touch is emotional communication. For a woman, touching you is her way of expressing warmth, testing chemistry, and building comfort. When she reaches for you, she's breaking down barriers, not just physically, but emotionally. She's saying, I want to feel you in my world. I want to know what it's like to be close to you. So remember, brother, when she finds excuses to touch you, she's not just being playful. She's confessing attraction in one of the most human ways possible. Respect it. Mirror her energy. Let the moment unfold naturally. Because in dating, touch is never random. It's intentional. And now let's get real about another powerful sign: laughter. Laughter is one of the purest windows into attraction. When a woman is genuinely drawn to you, her laughter will come easily, freely, and sometimes uncontrollably. And it's not always about how good the joke was. It's about who said it. Think about it. You might crack the same joke with your boys and get nothing but a smirk. But when she's into you, even your simplest line sends her into full laughter.
Why?
Because attraction magnifies emotion. Your presence alone makes what you say feel more engaging, more entertaining, more worth reacting to. Her laughter is her heart's way of saying, I love the way you make me feel. Here's the deeper truth. Women don't laugh abundantly around men they don't respect or feel safe with. Laughter requires vulnerability. It requires letting her guard down. So if she's giggling uncontrollably, leaning into you, or smiling nonstop around you, even when you're not trying that hard, that's a powerful signal of attraction. Notice the little details in her laughter. Does she touch your arm when she laughs? That's combining humor with physical closeness. Does she tilt her head back, exposing her neck while laughing? That's openness and trust. Does she lean into you during those moments of joy? That's her aligning emotionally with you. But here's where many men mess up. They try too hard. They chase her laughter by performing like a clown, thinking endless jokes will win her heart. No, brother. Forced humor is insecurity in disguise. The key is to enjoy yourself. Be present. Let your natural energy shine. If she's attracted, your presence alone will make her laugh. And never underestimate what her laughter means. Laughter is emotional bonding. It's her body saying, I feel good when I'm with you. You take away my stress. I want more of this energy. In many ways, her laughter is not just a reaction. It's an invitation. So remember this. When her laughter is abundant, it's not about the punchline. It's about you. She's not just enjoying the joke. She's enjoying who you are. Brother, let me give you one of the most powerful, yet underrated signs of female attraction: mirroring. When a woman is truly drawn to you, her body begins to unconsciously copy your movements, your gestures, even your pace. She doesn't plan it. She's not thinking, let me mimic him. It just happens.
Why?
Because attraction naturally pulls her into alignment with you. Picture this. You lean back in your chair, and a moment later, she leans back too. You sip your drink, and she follows right after. You cross your legs, and not long after, she does the same. Brother, that's not coincidence. That's her body's way of saying, I'm tuned into you. I feel connected. I want to move with you. Here's why this matters. Mirroring is one of the oldest human bonding signals we have. Babies mirror their parents. Close friends mirror each other. Couples in love mirror without even realizing it. It creates rapport. It creates closeness. And when a woman starts mirroring you, she's emotionally investing in that interaction. Her subconscious is saying, I feel safe with you. I want us to be aligned. But listen carefully. Your job is not to test it or force it. Some men hear about this and start making exaggerated gestures just to see if she follows. That kills the moment. Mirroring only works because it's subtle, unconscious, and unplanned. You'll notice it in the little details. The way she shifts when you shift, the way she lifts her energy when you do, even the way her breathing seems to match yours when the conversation goes deeper. So, how do you respond when you catch it? You don't call it out. You don't make it awkward. You simply stay present.
Stay calm.
Stay in your masculine frame. Because by mirroring you, she's already confessing attraction without saying a word. Brother, remember this. When a woman mirrors you, it's more than body language. It's emotional alignment. It's her subconscious whispering, "You and I are in sync." And that kind of connection, that's the seed that grows into intimacy, desire, and lasting attraction.